So these guys are kind of chugging along just fine, but then there's a major catalyst. In 1906, there was an earthquake that devastated San Francisco. And the problem is that a lot of San Francisco, the people that insured them, they were in New York. So suddenly they get this rush of insurance claims, and all this money is going out in New York, and people are starting to get worried, like, hey, am I going to be able to keep my money in the bank, like where, So this is kind of the catalyst that ended up creating the Federal Reserve.
That is exactly right. So 1906, you have this horrible earthquake in San Francisco. But even worse than the earthquake was the fire that started afterwards. Now, I don't know, who collects these statistics, and I don't know how it's possible to be accurate, but I have read that the fire that followed the San Francisco earthquake in 1906 destroyed something like 2/3 of that city. Well, all those buildings, they had insurance on those. So then that caused, this huge outflow of money from the system, which then triggered another banking panic. JP Morgan, JP Morgan Chase gets together with, again, James Stillman, who gets together with George Baker. And these guys do their normal thing. They come together, they pool all this money, and they're able to stop the panic this time. But the American people, after this was now 40 years, okay, where you basically have
It was a
either
roller
a
coaster.
financial. Well, sorry, what was that?
It was a roller coaster, economically speaking, for the United States.
Yeah, it was a total nightmare,
Just constant.
right?
Imagine being on a roller coaster for 40 years with your money, and that's what was happening in the United States.
Yeah, once every 6 years, a depression or a financial crisis. I mean, what a total nightmare. And it was at that point where the bankers got together and said, and with some senators got together and said, look, we have got to do something about this. And that is really where the origins of the Federal Reserve come from. And just kind of a side note on this, on the San Francisco earthquake. So Bank of America, when you look at the origins of Bank of America, it traces its roots back to 1904 when a guy by the name of A.P. Giannini founded the bank. But he didn't found it as Bank of America. No, he founded it as Bank of Italy. Well, the reason that Bank of Italy was able to get so much traction so quickly, besides the fact that Giannini was a respected guy in the San Francisco business community, was the fact that after that great fire, he opened up shop. He went to his vaults, took all the money out, and literally set up a table outside and started his bank, giving loans and taking deposits once again. And he was really the first bank in that area to get up and going again.